fire and water, from the lowest dungeon to the highest peak, I have been sent back until my task is done.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Prop House. I know it's been a while, but as you may have noticed, our workshop here has been undergoing a little bit of a renovation. But with that finally starting to finish up, it's time to get back into the builds. To start off, we're going to be building Gandalf the White's staff from Lord of the Rings. This is a fairly simple build which only requires 3 primary components: the top of the staff, the middle connector piece, and a 5-foot 1-inch diameter PVC pipe. The top and middle portion are both 3D printed parts. Links to where you can download the files for these parts will be in the description below. Please note you will need to upscale the parts about 10%. This is so the connector piece will properly line up with the 1-inch pipe. As always, we'll start things off with a little bit of sanding. The initial sanding phase is just to remove many of the rough bits from the printing process. Once that's done, we will spray the part with an automotive primer and filler and then sand it down again to a nice smooth finish. Now that the pieces have been primed, we will glue them together. To glue the 2 pieces together, we'll apply a small amount of superglue to the top of the connector piece. We'll then grab the other piece, line the 2 up, and then hold them together and apply a little bit of pressure. Hold this for about 30 seconds to let the glue bond form. When we continue sanding, the primer should help to fill the gap between the 2 pieces. Now that the 2 pieces are together, we can resume with sanding. The goal of this sanding step is to get the piece to a nice smooth finish before we apply the final paint coat. For more detailed sections, we'll be using these needle files. To help fill in the gap between the 2 pieces, a small amount of wood fill was used. With the sanding complete, we can now move on to attaching the top to the rest of the pole. Be sure to sand down the top of the pole with a medium grit sandpaper. This will help when gluing the 2 pieces together. Apply a small amount of superglue around the top of the pole, and then making sure that the 2 pieces are aligned, hold them together for about 30 to 40 seconds for the glue to dry. For the paint, we'll be using a Rust-Oleum flat white spray paint. Taking the staff outside, the first thing we want to do is put some newspaper on the ground, and then take a wooden stick and put it through the middle of the newspaper. This will give us something to put the staff on top of so that it doesn't fall over and we don't spray paint the ground. Finally, we'll just apply some spray paint in nice even coats over the entirety of the staff. And with that, we're just about done spray painting. What's that in the grass? It's like a ring. I don't know why, but this ring seems precious.